Hi everyone, this is Rick White with the Kelseyville Business Association. And I'm on my way to see one of our KBA members, which is the Peace and Plenty Farm, located at 4550 Soda Bay Road in Kelseyville. The reason I'm heading there is they have a unique crop that is new to our area and probably new to Northern California, which is saffron. And here we are, it's early November, and this is the time of year when saffron is harvested. So I think this will be an interesting short visit, and I hope you'll enjoy it as well. And remember, if you're looking for a great place to go vacation or get away, come to Kelseyville. We've got a lot going on here, and we would love to have you. Okay, I'm at the back end of their farm. I'm seeing some volunteers that I recognize over here, working their butts off and trying to stay on top of the flowers that are growing. Oh yeah, there's Kim Riley. Hey Kim.
Hey. I prefer the butt scrunching mode and not the bent over mode.
That sounds good. A couple other people I recognize. There's Mike Riley. Mike, look what you got there. Oh well, man, look at
these
that.
Are saffron flowers, and the
Gorgeous.
red threads are the saffron. So out of the
So that's what's coming out of that.
that's all you're harvesting is those little red threads.
Right.
Yep. Everything else is bee food.
And this is all time sensitive. You got to get on it right away,
Very
right?
much so. All of these flowers that we're picking today, we'll process today, and then tomorrow is another crop.
Wow.
Yeah. So
So it's just work.
let's talk more work.
Yeah,
Chop,
okay.
chop.
You guys can go. I don't want to get in the way there. Look at that big, beautiful Mount Canocti in the background. This is a beautiful location, people. And if you need a fun place to come and stay, be sure to add this to your bucket list of places to go and stay. What are you doing in there, Jessica?
Picking saffron flowers.
Oh.
Speak up.
Yeah, not fast enough. And avoiding bees.
Andale.
Actually, it's more correct for me to say petting bees.
Oh, so you're working around the bees. They're after the saffron as well.
Yeah, they know what's good.
Yeah. Okay. Keep on going. Hey everyone, I'm back here at Peace and Plenty Farm in Kelseyville, over off of Soda Bay Road, and I'm talking to Simon Avery, who's the owner of Peace and Plenty, along with his partner, Melinda Price. And so Simon starts his day, actually starts really early in the morning, right?
Yeah, currently we're starting our morning at 4:30.
Wow.
And picking saffron flowers by flashlight. Earlier in the week, we were starting around 1:30 in the morning and picking through to about now, which is about 9:30 in the morning. But we're thinking it's more efficient to start picking a little bit later and have more people out there.
Is it the temperature? Is it an issue? Is that why you do it so early?
Well, I can show you. These are all our spent flowers. These flowers here, they've all been separated, so we've picked the saffron out of them.
Okay.
And then we just scatter the empty flowers on the ground because the stamens are still in there.
I see.
And the stamen is the part that has the pollen on it, and that's the part that's the
That
pollen.
you really want to get.
That's what the bees want.
Yes.
So we scatter these around on the ground
To give the bees something to go back to.
give the bees something to feed on. And
Certainly.
I don't know if you can see that on
Yeah,
the camera there, but there's plenty of bees down there.
Yeah, look at this, everybody. Lots of bees going to work on it. Well, we can certainly understand after seeing what goes into this type of farming why saffron is an expensive spice, because it's very labor intensive. Not a lot of people want to do it, but you guys certainly seem to have the love for it, and it's an amazing crop, very beautiful flower.
Yeah, it's a very pretty color.
And paella is one of those spices. It is a spice, right?
I think technically it isn't a
considered-
spice, but that's what
Well,
we call it.
it's used as a spice.
Yeah.
And you
Okay.
find it in Spanish paella and
Asian dishes.
Asian dishes.
Indian Afghani cooking. Use it a lot. Yeah.
so
You were asking about why we pick at night,
yes.
and the reason is as soon as the flowers warm up in the morning, they open up. So this is like an open up, and this doesn't have the saffron still in it because we've separated it. So once they're open and the saffron threads exposed to sunlight, it starts to deteriorate.
Right.
So the saffron threads will start to wilt very quickly,
Okay.
and they start to lose their potency.
Okay.
The chemicals within them that give the saffron its flavour and its colour and its aroma. So we pick them. We try and pick the majority of them, as many as we can, while it's still dark, because the flowers are tightly closed early in the morning. We pick them when they're closed, and we separate them when they're closed, and it means we're preserving the potency of the saffron by picking them at that time of day. It's also easy to pick them when they're closed. Once they're open, it's harder to pick them, so it's more efficient to pick them when they're closed. So
Are you looking for volunteers to help pick them?
we're always looking for volunteers, but
Okay.
it's I know it's not so easy because we're starting at 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
But the separating part of the process is more time consuming than the picking. So
it might be
it's-
volunteers to help with that.
Volunteers to separate is even better, and that goes on all through the day. So,
Really?
Yeah, and we've had plenty of help from people from Lakeport and Kelseyville.
All right.
Yeah, a really good mix of people coming over.
So if somebody wants to come by, do they just show up or do they call you? Or?
It's probably they can do, although they can always direct message Melinda on our Facebook page.
Okay.
She's checking that like all throughout the day. If anyone's got any questions about when's the best time to come, what best day to come,
Yeah.
they can direct message her, and she can give them that information.
Okay.
That's probably the best way to do it.
So just go on Facebook, look up Peace and Plenty Farm, and,
Yeah.
and you'll find all the information.
Send a direct message through Facebook to Melinda.
To Melinda. Okay.
And she'll get straight back to you.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we're glad you're here. What you've got is very unique, and we're glad that you've got it here in Kelseyville, and we wish the best for you.
Yeah, thanks very much.
All right.
We're certainly appreciating the love that we're getting from the community right now.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Thanks. Hey everyone, I'm here with Melinda Price, the other better half of the Peace and Plenty Farm. And Melinda, this is quite an exciting time of year for you guys doing the saffron.
It
and,
is.
what do you think? Is this the second year now or third year?
It's our third year. It's
Okay.
definitely the largest year, though.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
So it looks like a pretty good crop so far.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bees love it.
Right. And I was just talking to Simon, so the component in the flower that the bees are after is what is it?
The pollen.
The pollen, which is,
Yeah. So we
is that
take
the stamen?
The stamen, yeah.
Yeah.
So the little yellow part, which is just completely covered in pollen,
Mm-hmm.
they come and take the
Right.
pollen off of there.
Right.
Yeah, and we've already taken the stigmas out of all of these.
And there's about 3 stigmas per plant.
3 is the norm, but we found up to 7.
Wow.
So we always do a little hoo-ah
Yeah.
when we find one of those.
That's kind of like your 4-leaf clover if you find that, huh?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
If you could just have all of them
All
like
of
that.
them like
Yeah,
that.
wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah, really.
Amazing. Okay, well, this is going to go on so it's November 8th, and you think this is going to continue on for another week or two?
Yeah, it it builds up and peaks, and then it slowly diminishes down. And even Thanksgiving time, we're picking like 30 flowers a day or so.
Oh, really?
But yeah, the peak time will probably last maybe another 4 days or so.
How many pickers do you have at 4 in the morning helping you out here?
5. There's 5
5
of
of
us.
you?
Yeah.
The diehards.
Yeah.
You're going to have a real tough time getting me up that early to come out and help out.
I wouldn't expect it, Rick. There's no beer out in the field.
You're
so.
right. But I might be able to sit down and help out with the other half.
That'd be great.
So you stop picking at what time typically?
Around 9-ish.
Oh, 9-ish. So how tactful that I show up at around 9:30.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, no picking going on. I did buy a little knee pad thing, so if I had to get out there and get on my
Wow,
knees,
that was
to
nice
do
of
that.
you.
So anyway,
Great.
maybe I should loan it to you guys. You might need it more than I do.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you're not from Lake County, we encourage you to come to Kelseyville and visit the Peace and Plenty Farm. And the address is
4550 Soda Bay Road, and that's at the corner of Gaddy. And come into where the farm stand is. Check out the farm stand, and you can find us in the field usually.
Sounds great. And also visit their website, which is peaceandplentyfarm.com.
PeacePlentyFarm.com.
Oh, peaceplentyfarm.com. And they also have a nice Facebook page. All right. Well, thanks, Melinda.
Thanks, Rick.
All right. Take care now. Go ahead, Melinda.
Okay, so we're going to be separating the saffron. And we picked these all at night, so they're all closed because the sun never got to them.
Okay.
So it makes it easy to separate actually when they're closed. And I hold them in my non-dominant hand, and I give them a little twist like that, and you'll see the stigmas just kind of pop out.
Okay.
And then you'll see we go from red to orange to yellow to white. And for our high-grade saffron, they're going to be separating it right where it's still orange and red, no yellow at all.
I see.
And it might be hard to see at first, but you'll notice once you get a nice big bowl of the red stigmas, if there's any yellow, it really stands out.
Oh, I see.
So I even sometimes go in and fish those out and kind of give them another little clip.
Okay.
And that's kind of what distinguishes our saffron from the cheaper saffron, is the cheaper saffron will have like this whole thing attached. Also, sometimes they'll even dye that because,
Oh, really?
it adds weight.
Yeah.
So you just got to do that a few thousand times
And
and,
then
you
the-
got a gram.
No kidding. My goodness. Wow.
Yeah, so if they look a little shrivelly, like this guy has been open for a little while in the sun, so he's a little thinner,
Yeah.
it's okay. Go ahead and just use him.
Okay.
And that's all there is to it.
Too bad you can't train the bees to do this for
We
you.
talked about that a lot. They open the flowers for us,
Yeah.
which is nice sometimes, but sometimes we don't want them open.
Okay.
Yeah,
So and this is
So-
all sold by the weight.
it's by the weight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
and so
boy.
when we dry these, we lose 80% of it.
Yeah.
80%.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So we'll have a nice big bowl, and it will go down to a little tiny bowl.
Well, I'll tell you, tough life, but
Yeah. That's why it's the most valuable.
you got to have a
spice
love
in the
for it.
world.
Got to have a love for it. Okay. Well, let's get on it.